Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm like, and welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, I'm very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people who just can't think outside the box. Okay, listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. I'm your friendly neighborhood sexologist. A neologism. That's a neologist. Neologist word, okay, a word I created, a new coined word that I made up, which will be popular in the near future, possibly and possibly not, okay. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, especially put it down below. And of course, it will be monitored, screened, and approved. But of course, this perspective is coming from a person who used to be an ex-gigolo, a fetish ex-gigolo, okay? Because some people think I was a prostitute. I'm like, well, how do you become a prostitute if you're not giving up sex, but you're using toys for a female and just using your sense of charm? That's not a prostitute, okay? My definition of what a prostitute is usually a one who's sexually, having sex with someone, physically, okay? You're using a condom. That's the closest you get, okay? But using the strap on and shit, if I use a strap on you, I'm not having sex with you. I'm using a tool, okay, right? So that's a fetish gigolo, and I'll be over your house, and so forth. Let's get on with the subject now here. Here are 13 ways. So my intro usually is cringy as fuck, right? Thank you very much. And I try to get as many people off because I don't like when people watch me. Not because I feel insecure about myself. It's just that most people are idiots, and most people are biased, okay? So that's the real reason why. That's why I block all my ratings, and I don't even ask for subscribers. I'm just unique in my own fashion. But I'm going to keep it short and keep it sweet and simple, under 10 minutes, as I usually said I would, okay, right? Now, okay, 13 ways to curb your sexual energy. Good title, okay, because I'm pretty sure I probably made it like a year ago or something. But times change, people change. This is stuff that I know from my own experiences. The first one is, I usually game. When I was younger, okay, I almost committed suicide because a female tried to use her sexual energy, which is mainly a woman thing who uses her sexual energy. What man who is endowed with knowledge or a penis is going to rape a woman when he knows he could be thrown in jail? All right? Do you know how many countless men commit suicide because of loneliness and the lack of sexual expression? Now, since I was younger, I got rejections left and right, and I always wondered, how can I improvise, okay? So I just started gaming as a distraction. I used to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I did all sorts of gaming. Gaming took me away from women. Really, it did. So if any of y'all women actually see a guy who games, that's a plus plus. You bet he's a keeper. You better watch it. And this is a very important thing for women, because most women don't have a lot of hobbies like men do. Let's continue on. Number 2, okay? Gambling. Now, I just found out different ways and strategies of making money so you will never be broke. So if you check my other videos, you'll probably find a good strategy through roulette, which is kind of like the safest way rather than playing through blackjack or craps and some shit. Because I see the ratios, it's sporadic, and you'll lose more money by playing those other ones rather than roulette. But gambling keeps you off the street. You can make up at least about $50 a day. Okay, $50 a day by sitting there, going to the casino. Now they got online service gaming now, okay? Let's go into the next one. We ain't gonna get too much in deep in that. I spend about 2 or 3 hours in gaming, okay? And I tried to get my wife was from Ethiopia, who was a virgin technically, because I lost my virginity to her. I got her into gaming, but she lied. So if you lie, you die, and so your energy goes down if you're a liar. So at first she was playing games with me, then I brought her back, and I knew she was going to change. So I'm always thinking 10 steps ahead, so let's continue on here. Gaming is number 1. Number 2, gambling. Gambling actually can help you if you know how to constantly win by a 90-95% ratio. Number 3, nature. Now, before that time, all that rejections I got pushed me into the woods. There's a lot of guys who are not, they're usually ignored. Eventually, a guy who's above average attraction usually go into the woods to get tired of getting pussy. Okay, they're getting tired of pussy, but I didn't get no pussy when I was younger. I got females that hang around me because of my mouth and my bourgeois, okay? But that's not enough to get them panties down during those days. So I had to improvise. So going into nature, helping yourself to meditate, that's what I did, for about an hour or 2, or sometimes 3 hours. And that's number 4. 4 is meditation. Meditation is the key to knowing how to use reverse psychology. It is called the inquisition mode. By listening to your inner voices, because me, I'm schizoaffective, by the way, and most people are not, you can hear a voice talk to you. And if you don't hear that voice, I feel terribly bad for you. If you don't have the voice of inquisition, that's a terrible fucking thing. Even though I have to take my medication for these motherfuckers to shut up, and there's mainly 3 of them I have. Now, let's continue on down here. Number 5, research. Research and development helps yourself. Reading and research. Research and development. Self-explanatory. By reading, you distract yourself. Before the internet all was blown up, I was reading a whole lot of fucking books. Doing constant research on a lot of stupidity that's out there, especially religion, the main controversial ones I have overcome just simply through research and reading. Number 6, okay, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6, active in sports. Now, I usually spend at least about 2 to 3 hours on basketball courts. I don't be playing around when it comes to my physical physique, man. My physical physique has to be there. And I'm not a little motherfucker, though. And if you don't focus on your health, you deserve to get the hell out of here. Your health is like ultimate number 1. And if you can look at other people around you, you see a fatty patty over there and a patty over there, you don't want to be like that. You don't want to have a gut. You want to be conscious about your motherfucking inner voices connected to your health. Let's continue on down here. Cooking. I like to fucking cook. I'm a cook like a motherfucker. I wish a bitch would tell me I'm a boy, but I've never been told I was boring. See, that's the thing. When you're reading and shit, which is fundamental, you can't be called a narcissist. If you're reading fundamentals and psychologicals and keeping yourself busy with hobbies, we're going to the number 7. It's cooking, because I like to cook, and I want to make sure when people come over my house sometimes to stay a visit, I cook my ass off. My food, I taste my food, and people taste my... Goddamn, this shit is goddamn good, right? Cooking. These are hobbies and things you can do to distract yourself from your negative sexual energy. Now, let's continue on here. Number 8, okay, helping someone, therapy. Now, you may be thinking about yourself internally, but the gift of the gab means reverse karma. By helping other individuals who don't have as much as you have, you should help them. And this is going to go over 10 minutes here now here. Help someone in need, like in a poor country. Don't help Americans, because Americans, even the poorest American is stupid, okay? So don't help them. But if you give a little bit to an American who's poor, because I'm just saying from my experiences here, they usually will not even pay attention to you in the first place. They won't. Even if you show them. How many times have you met to a poor person in the streets, and then you try to guide them, and they didn't want to hear, and they didn't want to listen? Okay? Now, it's not about studying. It's about doing something. Like 1, 2, and 3. You don't have to study. When I'm telling you how to get money, and you don't want to listen. It ain't risking your life or nothing like that. I'm just trying to tell you how to get money. And it's not really fucking hard. It's just laziness. If you help someone, you get the karma back. So you're invincible on both sides of the yin fucking yang. Now, let's go into the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, okay. 9 is called desensitization. Now, I heard about this no-fap thing, but you're going to have to fap it off. Anything stored turns eventually into poison. So you're going to have to fap to use your porn. In some countries, they forbid porn and shit. Porn is a good releasement to look at how many whores of Babylon there is compared to men. 9 times out of 10, you'll see a few men hitting up all of the women on the motherfucking porn. So if you just start watching porn, you better fap that shit off, because it'll turn into blue balls, then the green balls, and then black balls. You got to release that shit. That's sexual energy that you can use and you can relax. It helps you to relax. It gives you goosebumps in your back. You understand the psychology of most women. They usually do it for the pay, so let's go on in. Because of the lay. Pay because of the lay. Just like some people turn gay because of the fucking lay, right? Because of lack of fucking lay. So don't turn gay because of a lack of a lay. I'm the one who says shit like that. But of course, porn helps you desensitize yourself from most women's weapons, okay? And in the future, I'm going to talk about how to reverse this sexual energy as a weapon against a foolish woman who wants to fuck with you in a noble sense. We're going to talk about that. Don't worry. I'm just talking about this piece of paper here. I'm just talking about this piece of paper here now, here, guys. I'm just trying to help you guys out, because there are far more men who are victims than women. And why did I say that? Because there's far more men to yellow to mulatto to crackers for killing themselves. Suicide, motherfuckers. Men. From the Far East all the way to the United States. There's men who get killed all of the time by bringing them bitches over here. They get killed. Now, let's continue on out here. Masturbation, okay? I already told you before, that's number 10. Okay, let me see, what number am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 means masturbation. You're going to have to masturbate. If you working that shit out and you joking, you can actually get longer. You can actually get longer since you're already desensitized and you're so fucking educated and shit. So what the fuck you need what they use vagina for? I keep telling y'all guys all the time, stay away from females. They have low potential if they're not a virgin. Trust me, it is far worse not to fuck with a female who is not a virgin. Okay, not to fuck with her. Let her pay you up. And I already taught that in one of my videos, how to become a gigolo and improvising on your knowledge. Trust me. If a female says she's not a virgin, she's beneath you. She's this automatic. Don't become a simp and give her roses and handy dandies and romanticize your poems and your creativity and shit. That's a waste of your fucking energy. You tell that bitch straight up right then and there. Now, any female who's watching me know I'm telling the truth if she has some sense in her head. Because she was not raised by a father figure. And most people are not raised by proper father figures anyway. Right? Let's continue on. Number 12, hobbies. Have some sort of hobbies, like a train hobby or a motherfucking gun hobby or a fucking car hobby. Some kind of hobby that you're doing that most men usually fucking have. Right? I don't hold my motherfucking tongue, man. Listener's discretion is a motherfucking vibe. Look what I have. Have your own fucking place, man. This is a very potent type of thing. So if you could set up a female by kicking you out or some shit and you got a backup plan, plus, kudos to you. That's what I did. I said, I wish my bitch would try to call the cops on me. God damn it, y'all gotta study the law. Take the emerald pill, motherfuckers. Okay? Here we go. Let's go into the next one. The last one is called gigoloing, okay? Gigoloing will energize your ass. But most women are broke these days, especially the feminists. Because I talk to feminists. There's feminists, there's also men of the MGTOW Foundation and Red Pillars, the ones who complain about men, how they're not worth shit. Those are the best fucking people you can feed off with their money and shit, because they need somebody to be around and shit. But these days, women don't want to fill out an application process and shit, so I'm kind of professional on that side, you know, when it comes to the strap-on dildo fucking, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you will feel energized by doing all those 13 things. 13 is actually a lucky number, not a goddamn unlucky number. As I said before, whatever the most of the masses assume it's to be is usually the motherfucking opposite. So, take it with a grain of salt, or you don't have to grab a grain of salt. So we went down all the list of things. We talked about gaming, we talked about gambling, we talked about nature, we talked about meditation, we talked about research, we talked about being active. These things I do almost every day. I'm just so fucking busy. And I'm a fucking father. I got 2 daughters. I strategically placed myself in this position because of my daughters and also the seasonalness of my wife, who is basically Ethiopian. Yes, indeed. I record shit. Yes. I'm not being arrogant. Yes. So I know my daughters may flip on me because women are more, even daughters have the capability of being fickle, but sons are not. Men have more hobbies than women. Women are social. Men are not. Okay, and if men are social, then of course they're highly attractive, highly knowledgeable, or just basically got some sort of hobby like video games today, obviously. But other than that, let's go down the list. Cooking. I love to cook in my spare time, experiment with food. My food is fucking banging, man, like a motherfucker, man. They said helping someone, help someone in need. Y'all guys gonna have to start helping people in need. So if you with that MGTOW shit and that red pill, start helping other guys to educate themselves on the law. Take advantage of the matriarch, because y'all bitch niggas is crying and shit, and y'all dying, okay, because you ain't studying. You don't do enough study. Do you think I'm a super attractive? I don't think myself a super attractive. People keep calling me super attractive and shit. I'm not super attractive. I'm a 7 out of a motherfucking 10. Okay, because you looking at my lips, you come on looking at my nose. But I got some flaws. Females are more shallow than men. They'll look at something small like this, or my glasses that I wear. They'll look at probably something like this, because I got a bone here, because I ain't got enough meat on my bone. No, it's about the bone between my pants. Women are shallow when it comes to looking at shit like that. When they could be penetrated. You could penetrate the fuck out of them, and they still would be shallow. So it's really like, what the hell did it make your mouth water? Okay, yeah, that TikTok messenger. Gotta turn that shit off. But please understand that I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. And stop listening to niggas out there who just saying flapping can drain you and shit. Every motherfucker is different. Jesus fucking Christ. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Real men know the facts. And it's really hard to find alphas like me who tell it like it is, cursing and swearing, releasing my tensions on y'all, trying to help y'all guys out. Because y'all don't have, there's no more OGs no more, like me. But I'm not an original gangster. I'm a fucking voodoo priest. I don't be fucking with that socializing. What else is there to say? So I just made this paper up, okay? No flap, okay? Don't believe the hype, okay? You know, remember? Public authority, okay? Oh, not public authority, but what was it called? Other people's property, okay? Trick Daddy, the Clock Guy, okay? Dr. Flavor Flav, okay? Public Enemy, y'all guys ain't grown up with them guys in the 80s into the 90s. I did. Trick Daddy, Trina, Foxy Brown, which she was beautiful and shit. That's fucked up. Okay, even the Fuji woman, you know, I'm like, damn, these days were gone, man. The alpha days were gone. It's fucked up what happened to society. And you know the real reason why society's fucked up. Because the oligarchies, the Jewish Zionists, caused this fucking chaos project to occur to separate the sexes back in the 1950s and the 60s, where the feminist movement rose her ugly head. Which was actually, started by the black feminist movement. Underground, baby. Underground, okay. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. If you have any comments, questions, insults, you put it down below. Okay, and y'all have a nice motherfucking day. Next video is going to be about, okay, how to use sex as a weapon and how to reverse it. Okay, because there are guys who just do some phenomenal, crazy. I got some stories to tell. Guys that do some heinous shit when they don't get the pussy. That's my next video. Peace.